Manrika was the only person there that had a genuine reason to have them.
She kept saying to everyone why she wanted it and stuff like that. So I get it, man.
What was the genuine reason?
So last year she had like a brain tumor and stuff like that. Through some shit. And then also like she went on the circle before to get her mum out of debt, did well on that, and then now I think she wants to get her mum a house. So
fair enough.
There's good reasons behind it. So man.
But on the topic of Manrika, she was one of the most disliked people in the house. She's one of my favorite. Let me tell you why just quickly. Can I just tell you why? Because even if you think that she plays a game, fine, she's a rustler.
Yeah.
And I respect rustlers.
No, rustlers are great.
Rustlers are great. And she rustled everyone.
Everyone's feathers were rustled. But like, even I'd have the headphones on all day. And listen, there was a leak clip on Side Plus of me saying that, hey, she's a little bit unbearable to listen to, which is okay. That's fine. Everyone's allowed to like not be a fan of listening to someone, and that was just my thought.
But you just got to respect her. Rustler. She's an elite rustler.
100%, mate. She was on everyone. Yeah, she got everyone going.
So, and you know what was the funniest thing was? Is that at the end of...
Oh my God.
So throughout the whole thing, I'm seeing episode 1, 2, they're like, Chloe and Manrika, the two worst Chloe and Manrika. I knew who won it already. So I'm reading all these comments like, they're going to go sick when they find out that Chloe and Manrika walk away with the cash.
What killed me is when fucking Joe, all the other contestants come in at the end once they've been announced the winners. And Joe just comes in going, wow, I'm so happy for you all. All you can hear is me and JJ pissing ourselves, bro. It's so good. You go, oh, I'm so delighted. Yay. So good, man.
I got a question for you boys.
Yeah.
So we discussed this briefly in the chat. You know the whole Manrika and Joe thing?
Yeah.
Would the reaction from the public have been different if it was a bloke that said that to Joe?
Of course.
Yeah, of course it would have. Yeah, 100%. And it also is just like, it just didn't land correctly.
Yeah.
It landed with more like, holy shit, that was a bit like... everyone went like...
There was a bit of vim behind it.
Yeah, there wasn't like laughter. It was more like a shock of...
I think the tone was just a bit off in the joke.
The delivery was off. How it landed was off. If like Gin's dropped it in his fashion or whatever,
it would have been.
It would have got laughs.
She meant nothing bad by it, but it was just the way she delivered it was poor. But
it was a stinker all round.
The best bit, fucking Joe in that diary room bit where he goes, "Shut up!" Fucking mate, crying.
Where he turns around the mirror.
So good, so good.
So we was like. The first 2 days, because he went in there a lot long. We was thinking like, this is like a real like chilled out Weller. Like we ain't got the Weller we thought we was probably going to get. As soon as he went in that fucking diary room, we was like, he's here. This is it. He's popped off. And then it doesn't work out better. Fucking Manrika comes down and hears him saying it.
Yeah.
Oh,
might need to work on the soundproofing of those.
So what? So they could. Bro, alive. You're right. bro dying on the show.
I'm back.
I was going to ask. So that room where they go in to speak, they can hear each other through the door.
Like, it was like a big building that's used for like shoots and stuff, but we'd obviously like made like a set sort of in it. So if you was in like the gym, you can hear the people in the shop. Because it is just like you can see over the top.
That's a good point. So people are in the shop ordering stuff. Yeah, you think in the living room they can hear it?
No, in the living room.
So living room was upstairs. Yeah. Living room and bedrooms were upstairs.
Yeah.
Downstairs was like the room 19, shop, gym, everything else was downstairs in that building.
It was well put together, by the way. That place, like,
because like you can't
very
really tell
interesting layout.
On the cutting, like whereabouts it is.
That was, I would say, like, I liked it. I think if there was the one biggest bit of feedback was it felt boring inside there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And obviously,
it's kind of meant to.
It's season 1. Again, I get that you're supposed to.
You don't want it to be
because you're stripping everything away from them.
I get that.
It kind of was meant to be just like, all right, you're in a brick wall.
But I would like it to feel more like a home or more like. I don't know. It was just because that living space was just one massive room.
Yeah.
I was there like, you know what? And I think you would also get a little bit more gossip if the rooms were split up. Because people find themselves, chatting in twos instead of chatting in big groups. So you get a bit more from that.
I hear it. It's good point.
How long did it take to set up that place? Like, how long was that process? When did that start?
We've been talking about doing this for fucking ages. Months and months. From getting the people on board to then like planning out even like the challenges and stuff like that. It was months.
Well, when the credits roll at the end of the episode, it's just that
everyone,
so many people working on the project.
It took a lot of hard work lifting wise for like a lot of people behind the scenes. So they got their credits because they cooked. Like Chaz Sideman, she cooked, man. We just more help the creative and stuff like that. We get it. We know how it's going to land properly and stuff like that. So,
like what makes good content.
yeah, like the challenges and stuff. All the challenges are like reinvented versions of Sidemen ones that we've actually done.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's quite good.
Is there any challenges that you wish you had done that maybe got binned off? Or were there ones where you're like, oh,
I think I quite like them. We're going to have to rethink some of the challenges now because otherwise people are just going to like know how to play them.
Yeah.
I can't really think off the top of my head, but like I was health and safety wise, when you're doing like big productions like this, there's like insurance and stuff involved. Like I wanted Ginge to just fucking whack the whole chill in his gob, but they wouldn't let me.
He's not allowed.
Oh,
I said, listen, the way you're going to get the best bit of content out of this is just tell him to just bite the whole thing. No, he's got to do little bites like this and do like 2 individually. And I was like, but he ain't going to get like the full.
Yeah, because he like when you're watching it, it
was
doesn't
like,
even really.
I tried saying, I was like, I've done this about 6 times. I'm still alive. And they was like, no, but he could die.
Yeah.
He's not going to die. He's got milk there. Like,
he's going to have the shit for the rest of the
but like, there's milk there. He's not going to die. So yeah, there's like just a couple of things like that. And also like, I'm a big fan of old school reality TV where they just let them get fucked and stuff like that. There's insurance wise, you can only give them like 3 units or something a night as well.
Is that actually because I've heard about this on Love Island?
Yeah.
And I don't even know if they let them drink anymore, but so there's actually rules.
Yeah,
I thought that was like self-imposed
No, it's
rules.
done by like the insurance and stuff like that.
Right.
You just can't dodge it.
Do you remember back in the days at Love Island, they'd be smoking, drinking, getting hammered?
Yeah. That's why I'm more on the fence of like having that, but they just wouldn't allow it.
Yeah. I saw that. In terms of the challenges, which one would you least like to have done?
Oh,
if you were a contestant in that.
Least like to have done. Probably the end one, man, because I think, I don't know, but I think, this sounds bad, but I think I'm a pretty good liar. I think I'm quite good at like waffling my way through something, so I think I would have been all right here. But it's almost like I do have a really bad guilty conscience, like really bad. It's like I'll wrong someone, but instantly, because I love wronging people, but instantly I feel really bad.
Yeah.
As I was Joe come on our podcast and we was talking about it, and he was like, "So you'd steal from it?" I said, "100%," and I'd have no remorse about it because it's more the case of like, if you steal from me and I have to watch you leave for 150 grand, I'm gonna want to smash your face in. So like, my way, we come in with nothing, we both leave with nothing.
Yeah. Okay,
that's what I'm happy with. Yeah.
That would be such a funny ending. Imagine like nobody.
I really wanted the awkwardness in the room, man, of like one steal.
Yeah,
it's so good.
Me and JJ would have pissed ourselves as well because I just love it, man. I love the drama.
Another superstar that was born out of this, and I keep in mind he was pretty big, but in a bit of a niche way beforehand, was Castillo.
Yo, I'd like to confirm,
guy, man.
One fan to like, please, Rev. Bro, this guy, like, he's the best, man. He's the best. He walked in there from day dot and said, "I don't give a fuck about any of you lot."
And he didn't.
Then by like day 5, he actually told them that as well. He went, "I don't like any of you.
I won't speak to any of you after anything." So like, I was like, whoa.
I love that energy, but like, I would think that, but I would never just tell them that.
No, he
does not care. He does not care. But yeah, I think it's going to be one of them things, right, where people look back on 2024 and go, "Fanta Light, please, Brev."
Yeah.
It's like bang in the middle of the year, all summer. Fanta Light, Brev.
Yeah. Vic's made a fucking remix out of it.
Vic put it up in a club. He's paid for it on the table. I'd like to confirm a Fanta Light, Brev.
Let me just show you this video that he's talking about. I whacked it in the chat. It's hilarious.
Vic's taking it close. Vic loves it, by the way. Vic in our troop chat.
Yeah.
Put constant Brev memes.
Yeah, he's like
constant Brev memes. He loves
was good on the hosting side of it as well. You know, he loves that shit.
Fanta have really got their fucking money's worth, ain't they,
mate?
You know what I was thinking as well?
Christ.
Like these sort of proper on the health shit. Fanta Light. Like, I just no sugar. Oh my god. And it's got Brev on the screens and everything.
Look at the beginning bit. Sorry, you see there.
Mate, it's mental.
Please order 1 Fanta Light, Brev.
Mate, it's mental. But like every TikTok now I've seen, all the TikTok edits are fucking hilarious as well. It's so good. Like, they've edited him into like Warzone and like COD Zombies and stuff. They're like, bro, it's so good.
He's become such a... In the final, you're wearing a bit of merch.
Yeah, I'm wearing it. It's not looking good, bro. T-shirt. Yeah, bro. Because he's just great the whole time, man. The fact that like he walked in there, munched the Chinese instantly, no one pressed him. He went up there and went, "No, I didn't do it," and no one pressed him.
You know what? that needed to go down as actually one of the funniest moments. I forgot about that, because how can he go into the Temptation room, eat a Chinese for 30 grand, and then walk out and everyone's hugging him?
This is what I'm saying.
Like, you're the...
And he went, no, the best thing is, he spent the 30k, then spent another like 3k on a tea, and went, I'm going to get a tea, brev. So then, on my breath, brev.
And he took his t-shirt off, and he went and brushed his teeth.
Bro, so calculated.
He was fucking unreal with that, man.
So calculated.
Unreal.
Do you remember the bit? He would go into the toilets to drink a Fanta.
Bro. No, this is what I'm saying. At one point, because we didn't have visual inside the toilets, I could hear him take his water bottle, uncap the water bottle, pour out his water. Then I could hear him empty 2 fans into his thing. But then he was leaving the cans in the women's like sanitary bins, so that no one checked.
So no one looked. Yeah,
that was
mate. Geezer was reckless in there. It was so good.
You got to rate
He was top spender as well by the end, I think.
Was he? Yeah,
I think so. I think he was. Him or Phantom, yeah.
Do we have the final spend totals?
It's somewhere.
I remember it went Castillo, Specs, Chloe was top 3.
Yeah, I think it
Phantom?
Phantom was up there, though.
It was Phantom in the final.
In the final episode.
Oh, in the final.
In the final
But I think if you're to work out who costs the most just in general, because Phantom won them 50k in the eating challenge. So I think like total cost involved, Castillo's way higher, bro. Way higher.
I saw that. And then we got to remember some of the people that got knocked out early doors, or not early doors, but we had Leah and Joe.
Leah shocked me, because we obviously got the casting list through, and every time I went into like a side plus day where we do the podcast or whatever, we'd have to sit down and go, what do you think about this person? What do you think about that person? And I went, all right, yeah, she's got 800 mils on TikTok for looking nice.
Yeah.
Right? But what else is there? Like, is there anything there? She turned out to be actually good vibes, man.
Yeah,
I didn't realize she's a big Sidemen fan. Her and her boyfriend are big Sidemen. They sit down and watch Among Us whilst they're eating and shit.
That's sick.
Bro, it's hilarious.
You know what's funny? In our office, actually, on the topic of that, during lunch, I'll just be like walking around and people watch the Among Us.
Stanley watches Among Us.
Kwame watches it.
But I don't get where this phenomenon of watching it whilst you eat comes from.
Just chill in it,
it's just
nice and chill.
Stimulation in it.
Yeah.
But like iPad kids.
Yeah.
iPad kids, 100%. I'm an iPad kid. I'm a big iPad kid. Yeah. But it's like everyone's like, watching Among Us whilst I'm eating, and it's like a trend to watch it whilst you eat.
It's cool though. Yeah. I like that. But yeah, so we had Leah. Leah kind of went viral off the back of it. Do you see Dylan Dennis tweeted out like, who's this girl?
No.
Yeah, so
I did see that.
See this?
Yeah.
If you go on Dylan Dennis, of course.
Bro, you see Kai's reaction to it on his stream.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, that killed. Bro fell off his chair.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Keep scrolling, you'll see it.
Yeah,
unless he's deleted it.
Yeah, there you go.
Who is this?
Fuck's sake, bro.
So she went pretty viral off the back of this, but she had a lot of fans in this.
She's already viral.
Yeah,
she's viral in her own thing. Like everyone knows her as the TikTok girl. Yeah, like that. But then I suppose this made me see her in like a completely. She actually just good vibes.
Yeah,
she was nice.
It was interesting. The fans really, in the first few episodes anyways, really just gravitated towards anybody that was willing to play the game.
Yeah, big time.
And play it, quote unquote, properly and do minimal spending. Instantly, you had Nife, Leah, and Weller, the 3 lowest spenders, were getting the most love from fans. And that surprised me because... Well, in Sidemen videos, they don't like it when you like kind of cheat around the rules.
Exactly, yeah.
They like you to play by the rules, don't they?
Yeah, big time. Well, like, I was a victim of it recently. I like when we did that race to a point, we threw a dart on the map and I just wound Harry up all day and like banned him from getting on the train and all sorts. Mate, never wrong Harry. Never
wrong Harry in a video.
Never wrong Harry in a video. Fucking hate Ethan, mate. Wish I fucking can't be kicked out of videos. Fucking awful. Why would he do that to Harry, mate? Even better, the week after that, we done a fucking haunted video. Fucking got our fingers on this glass thing, whatever. It's just Harry moving it, by the way.
Is that actually?
Can't believe Ethan. Look at Ethan's fingers straining so hard to move it. Mate, I'm barely fucking touching it. Listen, the guy can do no wrong. And listen, if you oppose him, but again, my favourite is getting him rattled. Like that sticker I've got of him is just gold, man. I love it.
That video that you're referring to, the race to the point, I haven't seen Harry that wound up in a very long time. And it was great viewing.
Mate, I was pissing myself the whole day at that.
I would say like him, JJ, and yourself, if any of you lot get wound up, it makes a video.
It's great content, yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah. But then the fans don't know that. The fans almost think, oh, our beloved Harry.
Our dear baby.
Yeah, you've made his day really bad here. And for that, I want you to die.
Yeah. Totally valid response.
Totally valid, 100%.
Weller came out of this in tip-top condition.
Yeah.
People were loving him.
Yep.
And
Might
I
be back.
He might be back.
He might be back. We were speaking to him on
How was the pod with him?
Pod was great. Pod was really good. It's actually probably one of our better pods. But he was saying like he doesn't necessarily know if his like future's in like doing all the fucking videos and that again. He prefers talking. He left the studio because he'd done our little game shows with us as well. And he left. He was like, I loved it here. He was like, I loved doing that. He likes doing the more talking shit. So I think.
How did you find? Because obviously you didn't actually have like proper beef, but there was chat of a fight going on.
Yeah.
And so was he? Because even in the actual inside shoot, you could see you guys are kind of like pretty buddy. Was he totally cool with that?
100%. Told him. Yeah. Well, he sat next to me. I said, listen, if it was 4 3-minute rounds, it's 12 minutes. I'm smashing your face in.
Oh really? Fine.
Fuck it, man. And we because the boys were Toby and Josh were interested in it as well.
Yeah.
And I said like, you got to understand like. It would be 12 minutes of bashing him about, and then I'd probably go, "You're right, mate. Fucking well done on that. That was quality."
Yeah.
I don't hate him.
Yeah.
I don't hate him all. He called out like 6 people at the same time. I just said, "Yeah, I think I'll beat him up."
Yeah, fine.
There's nothing wrong with saying you can beat someone up. Fuck it, mate.
You got to back yourself.
Exactly. That's what I said. I said, you'd think I'm a fucking idiot if I said, "Oh yeah, I think he's gonna knock me out, man."
But I want to do the fight.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the same shit, isn't it?
That's just boring as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
like,
it's
you
so
need
boring,
to back yourself.